A proper fraction is when the numerator is smaller than the denominator. So proper fractions represent less than one whole. This whole cake is represented by the fraction 6/6. 5/6 represents the part of the cake covered with green icing. This whole set of star stickers is represented by the fraction 8/8. 2/8 represents the number of star stickers that are red. The top numbers 5 and 2 are the numerators, and they're smaller than the bottom numbers 6 and 8, which are the denominators. So these fractions are proper fractions. Fractions can also be represented using a number line. Proper fractions that represent less than one whole need a number line showing less than 1. So let's label this end at 0 and the other end at 1. So anything along the line below 1 would be less than one whole. Where would you place 1/2 along this number line? We know that halves means a whole is divided into two equal parts. So let's label 1/2 at the midway point of this line so that there are two equal-sized parts on each side of it. Now let's label the rest of these fractions along the line. 8/8 is the same as one whole, so we would label that right at the 1. As it happens, there are 8 notches on this line, so this number line represents 8/8. So 2/8 would be placed here, and 4/8 would be placed here. Note how the number line shows us that 1/2 and 4/8 are equivalent fractions. And 7/8 would be placed here. We could go on in this way to label the rest of the 8s. Look at this number line from 0 to 1. It has no markings along the line. We can still estimate where fractions would be placed along it. Asking yourself these kinds of questions will help. Is the fraction between 0 and 1/2? Is it about midway between? Is the fraction very close to one whole? Is the fraction between 1/2 and one whole? Is it about midway between? Let's use these to help us place these fractions in their approximate place along the line. 2/4 is equivalent to 1/2, so let's place it at about the midway point on the line. 1/3 is between 0 and 1/2. It's smaller than 1/2, but bigger than 1/4, so let's place it about here on the line. 1/9 is close to 0, so let's place it about here on the line. And 9/10 is very close to one whole, which would be 10/10, so let's place it about here on the line.